Not exactly what we thought. We thought we were playing
'Hello everyone. Happy New Year here. Little Monday evening hockey. Start out 2023 Warcats taking on the Thomas Worthington Cardinals. Out of league scrimmage game here. Cats in the reds. Thomas Worthington in the whites. Not sure if we'll have a customary anthem here before the game. Cardinals are lining up as if we are. Looks like we will here, so puck drop here in a few minutes. Play ball. Muted now.
It's good to see Willie back in versus
Who? How long was he out for?
for the 2 games when he whipped the puck against State and hit the official right in the grip.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that. Will never mentioned it. Oh, wow.
He was gone for the next 2 games. I don't know if he was sick or he was playing
All right, folks, here we go. Moments away from puck drop. Trevor Leonard in between the pipes here. To my right, it looks like we're going to have a forward line of Luke Weisenberger, Carson Fiala, and David Reisinger. Wonderful, a Weisenberger and a Reisinger on the same line. Tongue twister there. And it looks like we got Whaley and perhaps might have a JV call up here as well on D. I can't see the name. Boyer out there with Whaley. Got a few call-ups this afternoon. Trying to keep track of everybody. Weisenberger on the dot. Face-off one, chipped over towards the Cats bench, picked up by Reisinger. Bounces, comes back to him. Caught up in the referee's skate and into Warcat territory, picked up by Fiala. He reversed it to Oyer, who then rims it around to Reisinger along the wall. Reisinger bounces it off the dasher. And pass comes out into the middle here, and it's walked into the zone by the Cardinals. Off-angle direction for the puck. Doesn't get to the front of the net. To the near side corner. Oyer behind the net. He fans on it. Second attempt. Tries to dig it off the wall. Weisenberger comes in to help out. Cardinals circling the perimeter. Oyer gets a stick on that one. Goes to Reisinger. Reisinger heads-mans it to Weisenberger. Drifts into the Cardinal zone as the Cats look to get a line change. Rimmed around near side. Picked up by Whaley. Whaley chips that one back in. Momentarily, it does pop out. Sawyer now out there along with Berner and Hinton. That one's sent in. No icing call. Behind the net it goes. Owen Hood picks it up as the Cardinals go for a line change. Long stretch past the far side. Cats changed up as well. Hartwell, he dumps that one in. Behind the net. Berner looks to pick it up on the far side. Comes right out to Hinton. Hinton wides up. Comes right back to him off the bouncing puck. That third time comes right back to Reed. Third attempt goes up high over the net. Near side, Owen Hood steps up to one, tries to keep it in. It's a bouncing puck. It rolls out into the neutral zone and redirected back to Hartwell. Hartwell then tries to center it up to Sawyer. Sawyer chips that one in. Sawyer on the chase. Is able to get a piece of that one. Tries to send it out front to Berner. Berner bodies his man into the wall as the Cardinals come through the neutral zone. Nice quick back check there defensively. Reed Hinton forcing the turnover, picked up by Sanders. Sanders cuts through the blue line. He's on his own. Cats go for a line change. He's got Hinton trolling in the high slot. Reverses it to Tidd. Tidd on the far side tries to come off the boards. Then it comes to Fury. There's a quick shot and a redirect back up into the netting. And we'll have our first whistle here. 12:46. First period, no score. Fury on the dot with Woodruff and Tidd, Sanders and Alec Crone on D. Now face-off won by the Cardinals. They try to reverse it, gives it right to Woodruff. Woodruff turns, sends it towards the front of the net, actually redirected behind the net. Sanders comes down to play it off the wall. Deep down, he gets it to Tidd. Tidd tries to walk around his guy, gets stick checked, and then he follows up with a shoulder, knocks his man down, picks up the loose puck, tries to shovel it in front to Fury. Bouncing puck comes to the Cards player, and they're able to come out of the zone. Through the neutral zone, Sanders, nice stick check there, redirecting that puck into the near side corner. Behind the net, chipped away by Crone. Tried to get shoveled back towards the net, right on the Leonard. He's going to cover it up and get the whistle. 12-12, first period, no score. Line change here is we're going to have Weiss and Whaley. Berner with Monahan and Myers. Two more junior varsity players coming up for the game. So it looks like we have an extra defenseman and two extra forwards than normal here. There's a couple guys getting called up. face-off dot. Bouncing the puck, he's able to glove it ahead. He then picks it up. He goes around one guy, he's got Moynihan with him. Burner trying to fend off one guy, takes it in, shot save made, rebound pops out right out to the slot, picked up by the Cardinals, who come around their own net and send it off the glass. Bouncing puck through the neutral zone, lands on Whaley's stick. He looks to go behind his own goal, pick up some speed. He gets pestered enough from behind, loses the puck. And he stays with it and he chips it into the neutral zone. Myers gives chase. D-to-D pass.
Good.
Back into the Warcat zone here. As Weiss sends it back into the neutral zone. D-to-D go to the Cards as they look to get onside. Around one guy. Goes the Cards. They pivot, trying to get some space. That's just spinning around. There's an outlet pass that comes to the red line. Cats look to get a line change. They step right across the blue line. There's a long shot, goes way wide, and it's picked up by the Cards in the near side corner. Weiss battling down low, 1-on-2. He's waiting for some help. Burner picks up the loose puck. Burner then sends it off the wall. Tries to get a bank pass to Reisinger way out of his reach, and that's going to go for an icing. No, they're going to wave it off. Actually, the goalie comes out and plays it for some reason. And the Cats are going to try to keep that pressure on. It's Weisenberger gets a stick on it. And Fiala down low. Bouncing puck in the neutral. Hood tries to bank it back out to Fiala. Gets intercepted across the blue line. They go, there's a long shot blocked by Hood. He gets a stick on that one. It goes off into the far side corner. Reisinger tries to make a play on it. Bounces over his stick. He's battling on the far side boards along with Hood. And it looks like Weisenberger's in there to help out as well. Aaron puck comes back out, picked off by Weisenberger. He finds a lane on the near side and chips it in. Weisenberger gets taken out on the forecheck as that puck goes up into the netting. And we'll have a whistle and a no-zone face-off here with 10:03 to play. First period, no score. Sawyer, Burner, and Hinton now with Sanders and Alec Crone on D. Hinton on the dot. Won by the Cards. And they bounce it off the window. Comes to Sanders. Sanders protects that puck. Sends it across. It takes a bounce right off of Hinton. Lands right onto a Cards player. Then goes sends it towards the front of the net. Nice defensive play there by Sanders to get back. And Crone picks up the loose change. He headmans it to Sawyer. Sawyer across the blue line. He looks to go wide. He gets ridden off into the boards. Puck rolls off of his stick. Now behind the net goes Burner. Nolan Burner with it. Looking for an outlet. He cuts to the top of the circle. Takes a long shot and a save made through traffic. No rebound. 9:32 to play. Line change here for the Cats up front. We'll bring out Woodruff, Tidd, and Fury. And the Woodruff on the dot. Bouncing puck, he's able to kick that one back. Fury tries to get up to it, gets a piece of it. Crone steps into it. He gets that in deep. Rimmed around near side by the Cards. Fury comes over to meet that one. Woodruff's there as well, 2-on-2. The battle, loose puck does come out, kept in by Crone. Now lands on Tidd's stick, right at the top of the zone. Oh, and it rolls right past Woodruff. And on the far side, puck again, Crone keeps that one in, comes near side, and it comes out of the zone, and Tidd looks to send it back. He actually splits the D and goes all the way back into Cat territory, picked up by Crone behind the net. Crone headmans it up to Tidd. Tidd circles, sends it across to Fury. He's got Woodruff behind him. Fury cuts in, takes a shot. Kicked away by the tender. And now the Cards back the other way. Potential 2-on-1 here. Good hustle there by Crone to get back, get a piece of that one. Whaley steps up as well. Directs that puck towards the corner. Picked up by Woodruff now. Woodruff with time. He's at the end of a shift here. He steps over the blue line. He looks to cut in and split the D, waiting for reinforcements. And there are none, so he chips it in. Excuse me. Reisinger's there, Fiala as well. On the far side board, starts to Fiala pestering his man. Weisenberger looks to come in. That's kept in on the far side by Hartwell. That's Sawyer. Whaley now tries to get that shot off, gets blocked, comes back to him, he chips it down low to Fiala. Fiala tries to send it out front, he's got Weisenberger there, pops out. Reisinger sends it back down low to Fiala. Fiala tries to chip it behind the net to Weisenberger. Back to Fiala. Bouncing puck behind the net. Into the far side corner. Weisenberger's. Him and Fiala continue to go back and forth with it. Now it pops out. Reisinger tries to get a stick on it. Reisinger tries to walk, doesn't get to the net, and it's swiped off of his stick. And Worthington's just going to send that one the length of the ice. And that'll go for an icing call here. 7:24 remaining first period. No score between the Cats and the Cards. On the dot, he's got Sawyer and Burner. He wins this one back to Hood. Hood peels it off the wall. Assessa sends it down low to Sawyer. Sawyer tries to go around one guy. Bouncing puck comes to Hinton. Backhand shot, and he scores! Reed Hinton. The first goal of 2023 goes to number 4, and the Cats are on the board 1-0 with 7:12 to play first period. Draw, bouncing puck picked up by Hinton. He then sends it far side out of Sawyer's reach. And it's reversed by the Cards through the neutral zone here. They look to dump it in, could be for an icing. And it will, in fact, go the length of the ice. And the faceoff will come deep into Cardinals territory. Hitting on the draw. Circles off the draw. Got, excuse me, goes far side. Hinton follows it up. Behind the net goes Reed. He tries to send it out front. It goes off the back of the net. Hinton then gets tripped up, and that'll be a penalty coming up for the Cardinals. Hood picks it up. Leonard to the bench for the extra attacker. A bouncing puck comes out to hide to the zone. Nice keep there by Hartwell. He sends it down low to Burner. Burner tries to make a play on it as the Cats look to keep control of it, but the Cardinals are able to gather it. But the Cats to the power play with 6.5 to play here in the first period, up 1-0. All right, it looks like it's Weisenberg who's going to take the face-off. He's out there with Tidd, Fury up front, Woodruff, and Crone on D. As we await the 2 minutes to be put on the board. Tripping penalty to Thomas Worthington. Face-off won by the Cards. Nice pressure there by Fury, though, to jam the wall. Keeps that puck in deep. Cards look to push it up against the dash. Two Cats in there battling, Fury and Weisberger. Fury comes away with it behind the net. Goes Colin Fury around the perimeter. He finds Crone on D. Crone tries to go D to D. A little nonchalant with that one, and it's deflected. And Woodruff is able to gather it and send it back to Crone. Crone then now looks to gain the red line, and the blue line. It pops right back out to Woodruff. Woodruff gathers the rolling puck. He goes wide on the far side, takes a bit of a high hit there, and the Cats. Too much stick handling, not enough puck movement. Can't get any offensive zone time right now. Crone now. He looks to send it rink wide. Errant pass misses everybody. Now that one gets cut off blatantly by Woodruff, but Burner slow to get out of the zone here. And the Cats unable to muster much of anything in the first 56 seconds of this power play. 1:04 remains in it. 5:35 in the first period. Cats up 1-0. Hinton now with Sawyer and Burner, Hood and Reisinger on D. Tries to draw it back, gets caught up in Burner's feet. He's able to chip it back to Hood. Hood over skates it. He's got to settle it down. He then sends it near side to Reisinger. Cats are trying to get some momentum through the neutral zone, and the puck is just not being their friend right now. Over to Hinton. Hinton looks to split the D. He walks in. Puck gets swiped off of his stick and sent the length of the ice. Leonard will play it off the dasher. He'll leave it for Hood behind the net. Goes Hood. Hood pressured immediately. Spins away from that one. Gets it up to the captain, David Reisinger, down the near side wing. Reisinger continues to go wide. Gets picked off of his stick. Hood then tries to dump it in. Burner now picks up the loose puck. Burner across the blue line. Burner, little toe drag. Protects the puck. Tries to drop it for Reisinger. Not much on that pass, and it's picked up by the Cards and dumped right back down the other way. Just about killing this one. 10 seconds remain. Cats unable to even gather any ozone time, let alone a shot on net. Through the neutral zone goes Reisinger. He tries to go wide, rolls off of his stick, picked up by the Cards, and dumped right back out again. Sanders now picks it up as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey with 4:20 to play first period. Sanders behind the net. He gets cross-checked from behind. No call from either ref. Picked up by the Cards. They try to send it down low on the back door. Nobody there. Sawyer in the far side corner. That goes behind the net. Picked up by Sanders. He plays it near side wall. Burner is still out there. He then tries to chip it up to Sanders, a little out of his reach. Dumped back in by Worthington. Picked up by Crone. Crone then reverses it behind the net. Sanders has to skate into it. Sawyer now, he picks it up. He sends it to Weisenberger off his stick. Weisenberger falls it up. He's got Burner going to the net. Weisenberger gets around the falling defenseman. Tries to send it out to Nolan. Unable to connect there. And the Cards with control of it. Up the near side. Outlet pass picked up by Weisenberger. Bouncing puck. High hit on Weisenberger goes Bernat. Chips it over far side. And it's sent behind the net. Little chip pass out front. The side of the net. And the goalie will just put the blocker hand on it. And we'll get a whistle here with 3:09 to play left in the first period. 1-0 Cats on a goal by Reed Hinton. Weisenberger on the dot. He's out there now with Myers and Monahan, Weiss and Whaley on the far side. Whaley is able to keep that one in. It goes behind the net. Monahan gives chase. Over skated. He sends it right out front. There's a quick shot by Myers and a kick save there. And a nice one by the goalie. Kept in on their side by Weiss. Second attempt also kept in. Myers is there as well. And Worthington finally is able to chip that one out in the third attempt. They look to go the other way, but it's picked up by Aiden Whaley. Whaley then sends it up the wall. Nobody there. Now the Cards through the neutral zone. Trying to stay onside. There's a long shot glove by Leonard. It bounces off his glove and the puck just sits there. Nice job defensively by Weiss to tie up his man. And now that puck is sent out to Tidd. One-on-one goes Josh Tidd. Oh, it rolls off his stick. He's got Monahan going to the net. Tidd tries to get around his D. Tidd continues to walk and the puck rolls off his stick at the last minute. And the Cards are able to get that puck out at least to the blue line, but it's kept in by Woodruff. Woodruff again keeps that puck in as Worthington looks to change. Comes over near side. Hartwell, there's a wrister right on top of the crease is Tidd. But the goalie is able to make that save, and a whistle blown with 1:57 remaining here in the first period. Woodruff on the dot with Fury and Tidd. Hartwell and Hood on D. Face-off picked up by Fury. Off the dot. There's a shot, gets deflected, and it goes into the netting and out of play. Fury on this one. Sends that to the sideboards. Worthington with control of it for a moment there. Picked up by Woodruff. He sends it below the goal line. Tidd's there. Tidd has it. Tidd battles against two Worthington players, and it comes back to the point. Shot by Hood. Comes right out to the slot. Nobody there. Looked like Woodruff was tied up. And it's sent the length of the ice. Picked up by Hood. Over to Hartwell on the near side board. Hartwell had Woodruff behind the D, but it's picked off, and sent back in. Fury down low to Hood. Hood reverses it near side to Tidd. Tidd chip pass up to Woodruff. Woodruff across the center dot. feathers it up to Hartwell. Hartwell, shot blocked. Picked up by Tid. Tid at the dot. He sends it down low. The goalie's able to hold on to that one and cover it up with 59.9 seconds remaining here in the first period. Weisenberger now out there with Fiala and Reisinger, along with Whaley and Oyer. Puck sent the length of the ice off the draw by Worthington. Leonard steers that one into the corner. Whaley's there. He tries to get a piece of it. Comes right back to the top of the circle. Far side board shot. Blocked by Oyer in front. Shoveled behind the net. Oyer then picks it up. Sends it near side to Fiala. Fiala sends it out to Weisenberger just out of his reach. No, he catches up to it and sends it to Reisinger on the far side. Reisinger gets muscled off the puck there, and the puck comes right back to him. And he walks in. He rifles it over the top of the net. And the near side, Oyer sends it back to Whaley. 25 seconds remain here in the period. Whaley up pass to Reisinger. Reisinger centers it to Whaley, or to Fiala. Comes back to Reisinger, who sends it to Oyer across the blue line. Goes Oyer, off angle shot. Oh, there's a cross the goalie up there as he tried to kick it out. It stayed right in the blue paint. 11.1 seconds remain here in the first period. Sanders and Crone out there are the Burner, Hinton, and Sawyer. The trio up front, Hinton on the dot. 11 seconds left. Try to get another opportunity here. Face off one by Worthington though, and they're just going to peel it into the wall, which is a delay of game penalty, but neither referee says anything to the player who brings it into the wall. And we'll just sit there for 10 seconds and kill time. So that'll do it for the first period of play after one. Westerville 1-0 lead on a goal by Reed Hinton. And it looks like we're going to get an ice cut here. I do believe we might get an ice cut after both periods here. So take a little break here on this Monday evening, and we'll be back after a few minutes.
I'm doing Sean, so 11-3.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's good. I hate these regular high school games. We do an ice cut after every period.
This game,
That's how the because Worthington's the home team. No, it's just players, I'm sure, like it. What's that?
They went hit one that they shot.
Yeah, that glove.
I've never followed up with them to see how. It was 8-inch. Sick. That was for Lily. That's yours. Oh, look at this. No shit. Swear to God. Swear to God. See, look at it. Right. I bet like this many people. They never even see. I just literally can see that. Yeah, really. We had all this hand baking. I'm like,
All right, folks, we are back for the beginning of the second period. The Westerville Warcats lead Thomas Worthington 1-0 on a goal by Reed Hinton. Cats out shooting Cardinals 11-3 after one here at Chiller North. Five-on-5 hockey to start the second period of play. Cats have had one power play, 0 for 1. Worthington has had none. Sawyer out there along with Hinton and Berner to start out, with Whaley and Oyer on D. Face off, one back to Whaley, who chips it up to Berner across the blue line. Gets poked off at his stick. He follows it up into the far side corner, and it's sent up into the netting. Face off to the right of the Worthington goalie.
They have a long week in New York for President's Day, February break.
Hinton on the face off here, won by Worthington. But the loose puck is picked up by Berner. Berner sends it down low to Hinton. He goes backdoor to Sawyer. Rolling puck, can't get a hold on it. Now the rebound's put in. Reed Hinton, his second of the game, and it's 2-0 Warcats. A bouncing puck there through the slot. The initial shot, or initial pass over to Sawyer, who couldn't settle down the rolling puck, but it came back to Reed, and he buries it. His second goal of the game. Early second period. Woodruff now flanked by Tidd and Fury. Hartwell in, Hood on D. Woodruff off the draw. He sends that in. Tidd gets chased. Tidd behind the net. Protecting, sends it back down to Woodruff. Woodruff cycles it back down low. Fury comes in. Fury chips that one. Hood down low to play it. Gets it back to Fury off of his stick, and behind the net it goes. Fury on the pressure on the far side is able to keep that one in. It's then run back up, and Hartwell leaves the zone slightly too early. It does come out into the neutral zone. It's picked up by Worthington. Hood now, he sends it back up the wall to Hartwell, who sends it back into Worthington territory. Back into the neutral zone it comes. Hood getting pestered on the far side. Worthington works around. Hood, he pedals back. He tries to send it out front. It goes under the back door. The D coming in. There's a quick shot blocked in front by Hood. Loose puck comes out to Tid, one-on-one.
Come on, Harry. Him up.
Tid tries to cut in. It rolls off his stick. And to the Teddy, there's no cover there. For a whistle, 13:29 here in the second period. 2-0 Cats. Reisinger, Weisenberger, Fiala, Sanders, and Crone. Off the draw, one by Weisenberger. Comes back to Sanders. Sanders sends it back down low. Rimmed all the way around, far side. Crone on the pinch. Comes back to Crone. He sends it down low. Out of Weisenberger's reach, but he's able to follow it up. Comes to Reisinger on the near side wall. Reisinger walks right out to the hash. There's a shot. Oh, at the last second, blocked away by the tender. Reisinger had that far corner picked. Down low now. It's Fiala. He tries to send it out front, and it gets intercepted and rimmed around the near side boards where Sanders comes over to play it. Sanders, then he tries to send it down into the corner, but goes over the glass into the netting. Low glass here. And that face-off's going to come outside in the neutral zone. Defensive change here for the Cats. Whaley and Weiss. Forwards remain. Weisenberger tries to go forward with it. Doesn't work. Worthington sends it back into the Westerville zone, but that's going to go for an icing. 12:51 to play, second period. One by Worthington, and then sends it out into the neutral zone, picked up by Weiss. Weiss waits for his guys to get on the side, and then he dumps it in on the attack. Reisinger got a piece of that one, and it drifts back out into the center dot, sent right back in by Whaley. Well, actually, it hit Weisenberger, who was inside the zone, so he'll be offside in the face-off here at the center dot. 12.5 to play here, second period, 2-0 Cats. Reed Hinton with both goals. He's out there now, along with Sawyer and Berner, Hood, and Hartwell. Face off there, picked up by the Cats. Sawyer, he looks to go wide, tries to drop it to Berner, but it's picked off, and the Cards come the other way. Nice back check there by Hinton to get a piece of that one. Bouncing puck through the neutral zone. Sawyer chips it up to Berner. Berner across the blue line, fends off one guy. He turns around, gets a shot off, but it goes wide. Sawyer then plays it off the near side wall. Sawyer down there along with Hinton. It's caught in Hinton's feet. And then he feathers it out nice to the Hood. There's a quick shot and a toe save. And that clearing attempt comes right out of the zone, but Hartwell alertly sends it right back in deep, forcing the Cardinals to regroup. Back come the Cardinals across the blue, and they look to cut in. There's a shot blocked away by Leonard. Sawyer on the near side wall, along with Hood, who picks it up. Hood feathers it up the near side boards, kept in by the Cardinals as it goes behind the net, picked up by Hartwell. Hartwell tries to send it up the boards to Berner, but a little too much on that one, and that's going to go the length of the ice for an icing call with 11:24 to play here, second period. Sanders and Crone out there, along with Reisinger, Monahan, and Myers. Off the draw. Reisinger steps right around his centerman and grabbed the loose puck. He then sends it near side to Myers. It bounces off his stick. Right back to the Cardinals. He sends it back into the neutral zone, picked up by Sanders. Sanders returns the favor, lands right on Monahan's stick. Monahan turns, looks for an outlet. He chips it back to the point. Brown has to knock that one out of midair. And he tries to pinch on that one, but it's chipped out. Sanders picks it up behind the net. Sanders rims it around to Crone. Crone plays it off to Dasher, chips it up to Reisinger. Reisinger across the red, feathers it over across to Monahan, who overskates it. And back come the Cardinals. Going wide, shot, save made Leonard. He steers that one behind the net. Alec Crone picks it up. He then sends it up the side wall. Nobody there. Out to the red line where the Cards regroup. Back and forth through the neutral zone. Back and forth like a tennis match here. Kept in by the Cardinals, picked up by Sanders behind the net. Sanders overskates it, and it's sent out right into the slot. Cardinals are able to make a play on it. They send it down into the corner. Cardinals have it. They have to send it right out in front off their stick. There's the backdoor guys. Save made through traffic was Leonard. And the loose puck picked up by Sanders. Sanders tries to carry it out of his own zone. Gets checked off of his stick, but he's able to send it the length of the width of the ice. The Cats are looking to try to get a line change. It's sent back in. Alec Crone gathers. Crone then sends it up to a cluster of Cats who come off the bench. Woodruff gets it over to Fury. Fury down low. Oh, the shot. And a nice blocker save there. One-on-one was Colin Fury. And it goes up and out of play. 9:46 to play, second period. Cats lead this one 2-0. Woodruff now on the dot. Won by the Cardinals, and then send it near side. And that should probably go the length of the ice for an icing call, and it does. We'll have a redo. Woodruff wins this one. Clear back to Fury, gets a shot off, but it's blocked. And off into the corner, Tid gets to it. He tries to shovel it back to Whaley, but that gets picked off, and a cluster of bodies head into the corner to fight for it. Out come the Cards with it. They look to change the direction there. They send it far side. A bouncing puck picked up by Tid. Tid tries to walk one guy, gets stick checked. It's regathered by Oyer, who sends it up to Fury. Fury chips it into the zone. Fury sends it far side corner. Tid gives chase. Loose puck picked up by Fury. Bouncing puck to Woodruff. Woodruff tries to get a shot off. Can't do it. A bouncing puck lands back on Woodruff's stick. He turns, gets a shot off, steered away. Worthington looks to send this one out. It's kept in. Oyer tries to walk into one. Again, bouncing puck. Fury. Shot goes wide. Out the near side. Worthington with time. Oh, that was just about picked off by Woodruff. But now the Cardinals go 2-on-1 the other way. There's a back check by Whaley, thwarting the pass. And then that backhander goes high up and over the net. But a good hustle play there by Aiden Whaley to get back. Get in the way of that potential cross-ice pass. 8:34 remains second period. Cats continue to lead 2-0. Burner, Sawyer, Hinton now. Out there along with Hood and Hartwell. Hood, he reverses it up to Sawyer. Sawyer sends it to Hinton, bounces off his stick. Nice hustle there by Burner to try to get it in there to gather it. Burner tries to shovel it over to Hinton, but it doesn't get there. Now on the back check, Hinton picks it up. He gets tripped up, and Sawyer looks to pick up the loose puck. He overskates it, and it's sent far side and into the penalty box. We'll get a whistle here. 8:04 remains. Second period. Cats up 2-0. On the draw, he looked like he'd want it back and hit the shin guards of the referee. Burner's able to pick it up. Burner then sends it down low to Hinton, shovels it towards the top of the blue paint. It comes out to Hartwell. Hartwell turns, gets a long shot, doesn't get through. It's blocked by the Cardinals, and they're just going to send it the length of the ice for an icing call. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off here with 7:46 to play, second period. We have Reisinger, Viella, and Weisenberger, along with Weiss and Sanders. Weisenberger on the dot here. Won by the Cards. It looks like they have a set play where they try to send it near side, but there's never anybody here for the Cards to pick up that pass. And Cats come right in, drop pass by Fiala to Reisinger. Reisinger loses it, and now the Cards come back the other way. Cards across the blue line, cut in. There's a shot just wide, and off the end boards, it's chipped away by Reisinger, who then gets it up to Fiala. 4-on-1 developing for the Cats. Fiala sends it to Sanders. Sanders walks in, shot. Nice save there by the Tender. That's on the netting of a play. 7:14 remains, second period. Woodruff out there along with Tidd and Fury. Royce and Sanders. Woodruff on the dot. Face-off sits there. Tidd gets it to Fury. Fury turns. Tries to get a shot off. Whistles it over the net. Woodruff plays it off the glass. Protects the puck. Sends it down low to Tidd. Behind the net. Tidd tries to get a stick on it. Fury's there as well. Stretch pass by the Cards. Goes awry and it's picked up by Sanders in his own zone. Sanders rims it around near side corner all the way, comes all the way out to the neutral zone. Tidd bodies his man and gathers it. Tidd down low. Shoves his guy to the ice. Weiss on the pinch, makes a play on the puck, and Worthington able to get that one down into Warcat territory, picked up by Sanders once again. Sanders behind the net, looking to gather some speed. He cuts in, he gets tripped up, and I looked. One ref did see what I saw, and Cats are going to be going to the power play here. Sanders now sends it up to Tidd, and it's off of his stick. Cards touch it up. Looks like they're going to call it kneeing on that one. Could have been a lot worse than that. And the Cats to the power play there, second of the game, with 6:15 to play here in the second period. Sawyer, Hinton, Berner, Hood, and Reisinger, your five-man unit. Hinton on the dot. Hinton wins that draw to Berner, chips it over to Reisinger. Reisinger loads up, shot save made, rebound right in front, and Sawyer buries it. Nice work by Sawyer right in front of the net, off the Reisinger shot. Sawyer finds the rebound, goes forehand, backhand, and he buries it. Power play goal, Cats, 3-0 lead, 6:04 to play, second period. Bouncing puck off the face-off, picked up by the Cards. They come across the blue line, long shot, gets deflected off of Hartwell. And it comes to Sawyer on the near side wall. He chips it down to Hood. Hood gets undercut, and the Cards have it. Now, nice play there by Sawyer to come down and gather it. He chips it up to Berner. Berner slides it past the defender. He's one-on-one down low. Berner walking off the side wall. He cuts it in. Oh, that long reach. Just unable to connect. As Berner went far side on the tender, and it rolled right off his stick.
Here we go. Go, go, go!
And now the Cards back the other way. Hood tracking this puck down. Far side, Berner. He gets bodied, but he stays with it. Berner then looks to come out with it. He's got Hinton with him, and he cuts in through three guys. Does Berner, and comes to the near side, shovels that one towards the net. Sawyer's there. Sawyer behind the net. He gets bodied off the puck. Berner returns the favor, and he gets dumped. And now the Cards have control of it in the corner. Sent it back. Hartwell with a long shot of Knuckler. That goes wide, glove side. Hood plays that off the end wall, chips it back behind the net. Sawyer, the lone Cat there, as a couple of Cats go to the bench for a line change. That exit pass comes to Hood, sends it to Hartwell. Hartwell shovels it down low to him. Can't catch up to it. And Hartwell flags it down at the red line. He then sends that in, and it's steered away into the corner. Reisinger on the far side. Pops out to Hinton. Hinton then peels it off. He sends it back door to Hartwell, but it's about 2 feet in the air. Hartwell unable to make a play on that one. And here come the Cards. Good speed. That shot goes well wide by the Cards as they try to follow it up and shovel it out front. Instead it goes to the far side wall. Fiala loses it right at the top of the zone, and the Cards keep it in. Cards tracking. They try to send it down low, and Aaron Puck backhanded towards Leonard, and it goes off into the corner. Reisinger comes down to gather it. He tries to shovel it up to Weisenberger. And the Cats are able to exit the zone. And then that one's going to go in for an offside as it bounces off a Worthington player inside the zone. 3:49 remains here in the second period. Cats up 3-0. Weisenberger on the dot. He wins this one clean back to Sanders. Sanders headmans it right back up to Weisenberger. He tries to chip it up to Fiala. Now the Cards try to come right in. There's a pass attempt into the slot that goes over the net. Picked up by Alec Crone on the far side wing. Crone tries to shovel it up to Reisinger. It's just behind him. The Cards look to come back the other way.
Right back up.
That pass attempt goes wide, and that should go for an icing. Not sure why that's waved off. That wasn't even close to being touched by anybody. And now that one's sent right out in front. Fiala gets a piece of that one, but the Cards are able to keep that one in. There's a shot attempt towards the front of the net. Rolls towards the blue paint. Where's it at? And Crone picks it up. He's got Reisinger. Oh, he had Reisinger off to the races, but he sent it right behind him, and now the goalie's going to play it right in the blue paint and send it up into the neutral zone himself. Nice pass there by the tender. Cards back the other way. Weiss on the back check gets a piece of his man as it's chipped behind the Warcat net. Weisenberger now, he has it. Long pass goes behind Myers. Back to the Cards player who sends it right back up through the neutral zone. Cards coming off. There's a long shot gloved by Leonard, but it lands right in front of him, swept away. I believe that was Sanders. But the Cards still with control of it in Cats territory. Weiss battling on the near side wall. He gets taken down. Rather blatantly, it looked like as well, but no call here. And it's sent back down low. Leonard leaves it for Sanders. Sanders turns and fires it. Tries to get centered the length of the ice, and it goes right off of Berner's shoulder. And he feels that one, and it's dumped right back in. 2 minutes to play here. Second period picked up by Sanders again. Sanders now sends it near side to Myers. Myers tries to cut through. A couple of guys. He shovels it up to Monahan. Monahan, he then looks to cut in. Puck gets swiped off of his stick, and the Cards come back the other direction.
Come on, Fab!
Monahan looks to stay with it. A nice play there to chip it into the Cardinal zone. Monahan, then he follows it up with the body. Stick check there by Tidd. Tidd gathers it. Tidd on the backhand. He spins around. Trying to find support. Continues to cycle. He sends it behind the net to Myers. It's over his stick. And Myers comes over to pester his man. Takes him down. And it's sent out to the center dot where it's picked up by Whaley. Whaley then sends it far side to Weiss. Weiss tries to upman it. It's off the shin guard. Comes right back to him. Weiss getting pestered down low. Nice play by the Cardinals. To force pressure. Now they send it right out in front. Whaley's there to intercept it. And it comes around near side. Fury tries to chip it out of his own. Can't do so. Cards look to walk off the sidewall. Goes behind the net. 45 seconds to play. Send right onto the high slot. There's a shot and a nice save by Leonard. Point blank shot. Comes right out to Tidd now. Tidd tries to center it up to Fury. Intercepted, and the Cards look to come back the other way. Approaching 30 seconds to play in this second period. Clearing attempt goes off the referee, and it's kept in by the Cards. Cards behind the net. They send it out front. Nice defensive play there by Weiss to get in the way of that one. Weiss is able to get that one out of the zone. Now Weiss has it back in his own zone. And a pass for Woodruff. 10 seconds to play. Woodruff at the top of the circle. Gets a nice shot off. Plenty of time. The bench was yelling, shoot it. He had 10 seconds. He could have skated that another 10 feet. But the coaches are yelling, shoot it. The decision. So, Weisenberger now on the dot. Reisinger, Hartwell, and Hood. 7.4 seconds remaining. Nice face-off win there. Well, gets that shot, goes well over the net and into the netting. Could have been deflected here. I believe it was. 3 seconds left. Enough for a face-off win and another shot. Bouncing puck. Worthington has it, and they're going to hold on to it for the buzzer. And that will end the second period of play. Cats lead the Cardinals 3-0 after 2 periods of play. 2 goals by Reed Hinton and a single goal by Quinn Sawyer. Another ice cut, and we'll be back in a few.
I just kept saying, full football focus, number one in our battle. And I just kept saying it. Right? But they were pretty good. Johnny was defenders the other day to watch the back line. Defenders is a bar that's down from Toronto in that class. I mean, I know they didn't. Yeah, but it's the number one. That might be next NFL bar, and he was the only Packer last, and they were playing the last. They have to it's not even like number one pro football corner because he made some big plays. The guy kept coming out and they're playing better. Like they kill. Yes, I love that. What's up, bro? It's fun when right?
Pick up your trash. Or put it up here. If you're done with that, Lily? All right. Folks, period 3 moments away. Cats are up 3-0 after 2. Out shooting the Cardinals 23-11 overall. Sawyer, Hinton, Burner up front, along with Hood and Hartwell. Leonard back between the pipes. Hinton on the dot, he wins this one, clear back to Hood. Hood near side to Burner, protects the puck, and it rolls to Hinton. Hinton across the top of the slot, he tries to go around the D, gets stick checked off of his stick, comes right back to him in the near side corner. Hinton, he sends it back door point. Hartwell blows the tire, but he gets the puck down low. Sawyer turns top of the slot. Oh, puck gets stuck in a puddle. And now we got a breakaway here for Cardinals. Cardinals walk in. They shot, save made, Leonard rebound. Where's it at? It's underneath the tender. As Leonard stands up to the one-on-one attempt there. Early third period.
Cards, get going. Let's get fired up. Let's go, Cards. Let's go. Cards.
Viola, Meister, Reisinger now with Whaley and Boyer, looks like. Meister with the win. It's to Whaley, sends it to Reisinger. Can't get the puck out. Long shot. Loved by Leonard.
So,
Face off there, won by Weisenberger, but the Cardinals with possession. Cardinals behind the net, trying to send it out front. Cats doing a good job of collapsing down low. Cardinals again back behind the net. And sent up the wall by Weisenberger. Now the Cats with a 2-on-1. Reisinger and Fiala. Reisinger the puck carrier, Fiala to the net. There's a high shot by Reisinger off the goalie's shoulder and in the netting. 13:49 remains third period. 3-0 Warcats. Fury, Kidd, Woodruff, Sanders, and Crone. We got one too many Cardinal out there. Face off one. Woodruff shot goes wide. Now it's dumped down, no icing. Okay. The back ref says no icing, and the forward ref doesn't pay attention, and she calls icing. Face off should be at center ice. Refs are talking about it. Okay, we're just gonna break for the Cats there. Bad call by the referees. Woodruff on the dot. He wins this one. Clear back to Sanders. Sanders dumps that one in right off the referee's legs. Picked up by the Cardinals. They come out with it.
Come on, Pascal.
Comes back to Sanders. It sends it back into the neutral zone. Across the blue line. Goes the Cards. They walk in. There's a quick shot and a save made. Now along the far side is Tidd. Tidd gathers it. He cuts in. Across the blue line he goes. Tidd shovels it over to Woodruff. Woodruff drop pass to Sanders. Sanders tries to get a shot off. Gets deflected. It's kept in far side by Crone. There's a shot goes wide by Alec Crone and sent behind the net by Woodruff. Tidd gives chase. Bodies his guy. Crone comes down on the pinch. Sends it down low to Tidd. Crone remains down low. On the forecheck, he gathers. He tries to send it over to Fury. Missed that attempt, and now it's picked up by Worthington through the neutral zone. On the back check is Crone, who gathers it. Again, that's Alec Crone staying involved here as he shovels it over to Burner. Burner gets an off-angle shot away, and it's gloved by the tender with 12:26 to play, third period. Time do you have to be ready at?
7:35.
7 what?
7:35.
35. Hinton on the draw with Burner and Sawyer. Puck comes back to the point, shot blocked, and goes off into the corner. Sawyer gives chase. Sawyer peels off for the puck, just sends it out to Burner, who fans on it, comes to Whaley. His shot gets blocked. Burner then gathers the rebound. He tries to send it towards the net, and that gets deflected off into the corner where it's picked up by Sawyer. Sawyer continues to battle on the far side corner. Now along the wall, Weiss comes in on the pinch. Along the far side boards is Weiss. Burner comes back to the point. Nice job there. Kept in by Weiss. Long shot, blocked aside into the corner. Hinton sends it down low to Sawyer. Rolls off of his stick into the far side corner. Sawyer continues to pressure down low as the Cardinals look to skate out with it. They're able to chip it out into the neutral zone. Across the blue line they go. With a backhander towards the front of the net, steered away by Leonard. Now it's behind the net. Weiss gathers it, sends it up to tries to send it to Burner. It's out of his reach and kept in.
Remember, you want all falls.
Now errant pass there by Sawyer is going to go the length of the ice. For an icing call here with 11:15 to play, third period. Cats up 3-0.
Well, I think you're just getting ready for the shots.
Right.
Oh,
Weisenberger on the dot. Out there with Fiola and Rising. Just off one by the Cards. It's picked up by Cats momentarily as they try to get the puck up the far side wall. Nice job down low. Viola out-muscling there. That's out-muscling his opponent. The Cardinals maintain with it. They try to send it out front. It bounces just at the top, and I think Viola might have got a piece of that one. Chipped it up to Reisinger. Reisinger now. He sends it down low. Hartwell off angle shot. Gloved easily and held on to with 10:40 to play. Now Fury out there with Myers and Monahan. Hartwell and Hood on D. Behind the net are the Cards. Pressuring is Myers. And they try to send a rink wide, do the Cards. Comes out to the neutral zone and chipped in.
Get in.
Hartwell bodies his man into the wall. Pins him there. Fury comes down to help out. Fury tries to shuttle it on wall to Monahan. It's intercepted and sent back below the goal line. Rimmed around now and kept in along the far side. Hood now picks it up. He then reverses it behind the net to Hartwell. Hartwell just plants his guy down. And the puck comes back into Cardinals territory under 10 minutes to go here in this one. Cardinals trying to get on the board. Myers is there to intercept that outlet pass. And now that one's knocked down by Fury at the top of the zone. Now the Cardinals look to stretch this one out. Picked off by Crone in the neutral zone. Come on! Puck drifts all the way back to Sanders. He then sends it out into the neutral zone off the bench is Burner. Burner with a long shot. Save made, no rebound. Monahan quick to the front of the net. 9:12 to go here, third period. 3-0 Cats. Hinton on the dot. Comes right back to Burner with a quick shot and a save. Now it's sent up the wall and sent out into the center ice zone. Picked up by Sanders. Cardinals come back across. There's a shot attempt redirected towards the front of the net. Steered away by Leonard. Comes up the wall to Burner. Chips it out to Hinton with speed. He splits the D, looks to get in. Reed Hinton looks to cut in. Shoot. Oh, what a save there by the tender who spreads the legs out. As Reed had him beat, it looked like far side. And it was a nice stop there by the Worthington goalie.
I'm going back. Go back.
Now looking to come back the other way. Potential 2-on-1 here. Whaley tries to get back. He gets a stick on that pass that came across the top of the slot. Worthington, though, they're still with it. It's chipped away out by Woodruff. And now sent up to the high slot. There's a quick shot. Oh, and a great toe save there by Leonard through traffic. He flashes the leather leg out. Now it's right out in front. Oh, right along the line. And Leonard's there again. Shut the door. Back-to-back stops there by Leonard. Keep this a 3-0 game. 8:15 to play in the third period.
Go, Kinger! Go, Kinger! Go, son, one!
He wins this one clean. Back to Oyer. Looks to settle it down. He goes behind the net. He ups it right back to Woodruff. Woodruff up to Fury near side. Fury gets lost in his feet. And the Cards are able to come back the other way with speed on the wide side. The Cards, they send it right out in front. And the pass unable to connect on that one. And it goes wide. Picked up by Tidd now. Tidd on the far side with speed, trying to protect the puck there. Fending off his guy. Fury comes in to help out. Now it's taken off of his stick. And the Cards go back the other direction. A couple line changes here for both teams. Nice defensive play by Hood. And then that shot goes wide. Picked up by the Cards on the far side. Actually unable to be kept in. And then a terrible pass there. The Cats looking at 2-on-1. Nice little play there by Tidd. He gets a backhand shot off and a save made on the doorstep.
There you go.
Now on the far side, Hartwell blows a tire. As the Cards look to have it, they try to send it right out in front. There's a quick shot, goes wide. Reisinger picks it up off the near side wall. Reisinger sees a lane. He tries to get there. Looking to cut through a few guys. They backhand and a shot there. Save made. And it comes back to Reisinger. He spins away. Keeps that puck in. Cardinals able to come out with it. Reisinger seals the wall there. He picks it up. Long shot. Goes wide. Off the far side corner. Hartwell plays it off the side of the net. And it goes up into the netting and out of play with 6:43 remaining in this one. 3-0 Cats. Now on the face-off one there by Weisenberger. Gets it to Crone, who tries to send it down low. Reisinger's there. Reisinger on the back door to Fiallo. Sends it right out in front to Weisenberger. Just misses that. Second attempt was blocked. And now it's sent out into the center dot. Sanders sends it right back in on net. The goalie's going to hold on to it. We'll have another O-zone face-off. 6:23 to play. Hinton, Berner, and Sawyer, the forwards with Sanders and Crone. Off the draw, into the near side corner, goes behind the net. Sawyer's there. Sawyer tries to send it out front to Hinton. They're trying to get Hinton the hat-trick goal here late in the third period. Sawyer continues to stick handle it behind the net. Cards are able to get that one out. Dumped in. Sanders tracks it down. Sanders then sends it far side to Sawyer. Sawyer gains the blue line. Tries to step through a guy. Berner comes over to pick up the loose puck. Gets swiped off to his stick. And the Cards are able to get it out of the zone. Back to Sanders. Sanders skates it through the neutral. Sanders wide. He then sends it right out front. It's behind Sawyer. Comes all the way to Hinton. Hinton walks. He walks, takes a shot. Blockered away. Chip back behind the net to Sawyer. Berner comes in. Bodies his guy. Picked up by Crone on the out attempt. There's a long shot. Goes wide. off the end wall, comes out to Hinton. Hinton with a long shot, blockered up and into the corner. Sawyer looks to gather the rebound. Sawyer then chips it down low to Burner. Sawyer continues to gather it. He's got Reed creeping on the back door. He finds him. Reed then backdoor himself over to Burner. It's just off of his reach. And then a Cardinals opportunity the other way here. Crone quick on the back check as they look to step in. Nice job there by Crone, but he's going to go for a hook as he was able to hustle back on the back check was Alec Crone, and then the Worthington player decided to cut in, and last second Crone got his stick up into the gloves. And the Cardinals will go to their first power play of the game with just under 5 minutes to play in the third period. It's going to be Weisenberger and Fury, and along with Whaley and Weiss, and it looks like Thomas Worthington has taken a timeout. I don't know why you'd call a timeout otherwise. All right, out of the timeout, we thought maybe Worthington would pull their goalie for a 6-on-4, being down by 3, but they leave the goalie in the net. 5-on-4 advantage here for the Cardinals. Face off one by Worthington. Back to the D. A little too much stick handling there as Fury is able to force the puck out of the zone. Picked up by Worthington as they go D to D. Trying to gather speed through the neutral zone are the Cardinals. They're carried in far side. Whaley slams it over on his guy. Pops right out to the top of the circle. There's a shot. Oh, what a nice save there by Leonard. Flashing out the leather mitt. Now it's rimmed around far side. Cardinals control it. Try to send it out front to the D. D gets a shot off. Where's it at? Doesn't get through. It gets blocked in front. Whaley comes away with it. And it's kept in by the Cards. Back down low. Weiss is there. Weiss gathers it and rims it around far side. Nice play there by Evan. Get that puck the length of the ice. 1:05 remains in the power play. Cats change them up. Hinton, Burner, Hartwell, and Whaley with speed there. Whaley blocks this guy. I'm not sure what the call would be. It looks like he got a piece of him. But Worthington's going to go on a 5-on-3 advantage here unless they pull the goalie for 44 seconds. I'm not sure what they're going to call there. The player kind of got bumped by Whaley, and the player looked over to the ref, and looks like he's going to get a hooking call. I thought maybe he got a shoulder on him, but apparently not. So 5-on-3 advantage here for Worthington, and then they're going to leave the goalie out of the net, so it's going to be a 6-on-3 advantage. Burner, Hinton, and Hood, the 3-man unit. You don't see this very often. 6-on-3 here for the Cards with 44 seconds, or 44 seconds. We got 3:37 remaining here in the third period. Just trying to get the penalty time sorted out on the scoreboard. Face off, Cards win it. Can't be too aggressive on a 6-on-3. Cards looking to move the puck. Send it out. Shot off the back door, and they score. Quick off-angle shot from the face-off down low. Beats Leonard, and the Cards are on the board. It's a 3-1 game here in favor of the Warcats, and the Cardinals will still have 1:49 of power play remaining. We'll see if they pull the goalie here. The goalie's currently back in the pipes here. See if maybe they look to gain control of it and then pull him for the 6-on-4 advantage. We'll see what they do. Fiala, Crone, Tidd, and Sanders out there. Face off. Won by the Cards, and they carried in. The goalie's creeping towards his bench. I think he's just waiting for the Cards to get control, who they end up in. The Cardinals do, in fact, pull the goalie for a 6-on-4 advantage. Sent back to the point. D-to-D go the Cardinals now. Cardinals. There's another shot just wide on Leonard's blocker side. It comes out the near side. Picked up by Sanders, and then sends it the length of the ice. They're going to say no icing. Obviously, we got a penalty. 1:20 remains. Picked up by the Cards. Speed through the neutral zone. They look to go wide. Ooh. Around the perimeter go Worthington. Down low, below the goal line. Back up half wall to the point. Picked off by Tidd. Can't get that puck out, but a second attempt, he's able to get a piece of it. He continues to pester his high man. Cats look to change up a little bit. Errant puck comes out to Sanders. Sanders turns, fires it to the open cage. It gets deflected midair, and it'll go wide. 48 seconds remains in the Whaley penalty. Cardinals with a quick up through the neutral zone. Trying to get some zone time here. There's another shot blocked, kicked away by Leonard. Loose puck into the corner. Chipped away behind the net. Cards then sent it back to the point. Kept in on the near side wall. Then sent down low. On the half wall, it comes out to the top point. Long shot, tried to be deflected in front, goes all the way through, kicked away by Leonard. Sanders picks up the loose puck, can't get the puck out. And it stays on the blue line. No, they're actually going to whistle that it came out. That was close. But it will go down as an offside call with 10 seconds remaining in the Whaley penalty. 1:47 remains here in the third period. The Warcats lead this one 3-1. So the neutral zone face-off. Worthington's going to put their goalie back on the ice. He's just going to hover between the hash marks. See if Worthington gets control of it. They actually go forward with it. They walk past the defender. There's a nice play. Goes towards the net. Leonard gets a stick on that one. Hartwell gathers it, tries to chip it out. Zone, it comes out to Tidd, who shovels it. The goalie was headed off, but he comes back to make a play. He then heads a long pass up near side wall. Nice play here by Fury to send it back to Hartwell as the Cats look to kill time as we're back to 5-on-5. Worthington carrying it through the neutral zone with 1:20 to go in this one. Dumped in. There goes the Worthington goalie. 6-on-5 advantage now for the Cardinals. Clearing attempt. Gets through everybody. And it'll go the length of the ice for an icing call. With 1:05 remaining. We got Burner, Hartwell, Hood, Sawyer, and Hinton. A 6-on-5 advantage now for Thomas Worthington. That one goes towards the net. Steered away by Leonard and then chipped out of the zone by Hartwell. Forcing the regroup now. On the far side, Sawyer tries to get to his man. It's right back in the Warcat zone. Hood plays it up the far side wall. Sawyer's there as well as they get tangled up with one another. Hood tries to dig it out and he gets it out of the zone. That's going to drift. It's going right towards the net. And it just goes wide and no icing as well. Worthington looks for the quick up. Goes back to center ice. The Cards D-to-D. Quick up through the middle of the neutral zone. There's a quick shot deflected by Hartwell. And Leonard had enough time to react to that one. And he gets the whistle with 21.3 seconds remaining in this one. Change here. Weisenberg security over the boards. Off the draw. It's kept in at the point. There's a long shot. Low shot comes out to the Worthington player. Turns around, tries to get a shot off. And it's cleared into the neutral zone and deep into Worthington territory. No icing on this one. And Worthington, as they approach the Warcat blue line, the final buzzer sounds to end this one. The Cats start out the new year victorious, beating the Thomas Worthington Cardinals 3-1 here at Chiller North. 2 goals by Regan and 1 by Quinn Sawyer. That's the Warcats in the win column following the holidays. That'll do it for Monday evening hockey. The Warcats are back in league action this weekend. A Friday night game against the Northeast Storm, a Saturday night game versus the Newark Generals. 2 big games coming up this weekend. Until then, have yourselves a good week.